Starting today, new consumer protection laws are set to tackle the growing issue of hidden fees, which are estimated to cost UK consumers a staggering £2.2 billion each year. This legislative change, part of the Digital Markets, Competition and Consumer Act 2024, aims to curb deceptive pricing practices and create a fairer marketplace. Under these new regulations, businesses, particularly those in sectors like travel, entertainment, and food delivery, will be required to include all mandatory fees in the upfront price of products and services. The hidden costs of dripped fees. Often referred to as dripped fees, these hidden charges have long been a headache for consumers. Research has shown that in some cases, these fees can account for as much as 25% of the total price of a product or service. The new law requires companies to disclose all mandatory fees at the start of a transaction, ensuring customers are aware of the full cost before they finalize their purchase. This includes fees for broadband installation, administration or booking fees for tickets, and other unavoidable charges. While businesses often justify these fees as necessary add-ons, they have a significant impact on consumer trust. Customers frequently encounter these fees after navigating multiple website pages or adding optional products to their carts. This practice, which can feel like a bait and switch, is being outlawed in an effort to make prices more transparent and prevent the accumulation of extra unexpected costs. The scope of the new consumer protection laws. The Digital Markets, Competition and Consumer Act 2024, which comes into effect today, represents a major shift in consumer rights. The act, passed under the previous government, not only bans hidden or mandatory fees, but also tackles the issue of fake online reviews, an area where deceptive practices have flourished in recent years. According to a report published by the Department for Business and Trade in September 2023, a significant portion of entertainment providers, 45%, included at least one mandatory fee that was not revealed until later in the purchasing process. The holiday and hospitality sectors followed closely behind, with 21% of businesses practicing the same tactics. In contrast, retail businesses, excluding delivery charges, reported a much lower incidence of hidden fees at only 3%. The report also revealed that consumers often had to navigate through 10 or more web pages before they could complete a purchase, encountering various upsells and mandatory charges along the way. The new regulations aim to put an end to this practice by ensuring that unavoidable fees are clearly indicated upfront, offering a level of clarity that has been missing from many online transactions. Mandatory fees versus optional fees. One key distinction in the new law is the differentiation between mandatory and optional fees. For example, a one-time broadband installation fee must be included in the headline price, as it is an unavoidable cost for consumers. However, optional fees, such as additional charges for upgraded airline seats or extra luggage on a flight, are not subject to the same requirements. While these optional fees are still a common feature of many transactions, they are not considered deceptive in the same way that hidden mandatory fees are. By focusing on mandatory charges, the new law aims to ensure that consumers can make more informed purchasing decisions. It's hoped that this will reduce the frustration of unexpected costs surfacing during the final stages of a transaction, making for a more streamlined and transparent shopping experience. Tackling fake reviews. Alongside the crackdown on hidden fees, the new laws also address the growing issue of fake online reviews, which have become a significant concern for both businesses and consumers. Positive reviews, which are often fabricated, have become a major factor in driving online sales, with some companies resorting to the use of paid fake reviews to boost their reputation. A study by the Department for Business and Trade, published in April 2023, found that at least 10% of all product reviews on third-party e-commerce platforms are likely to be fake, most of which are designed to influence consumer behavior by presenting a falsely positive image of a product or service. These fake reviews can mislead customers into purchasing subpar products, ultimately damaging consumer trust and distorting the marketplace. In response to this issue, the new legislation mandates that businesses take responsibility for the reviews posted on their platforms. Companies will now be required to take proactive steps to prevent fake reviews and to remove them if they are discovered. The Competition and Markets Authority, CMA, will enforce these rules, ensuring that companies who engage in or commission fake reviews face significant penalties. The crackdown on fake reviews comes in the wake of numerous lawsuits filed by major retailers like Amazon, which has sought to halt the practice by targeting brokers who facilitate the exchange of fake reviews for money or free products. These efforts have had some success, with Amazon claiming to have prevented millions of fake reviews from appearing on its platform, protecting consumers and businesses alike. One of the primary aims of the new legislation is to empower consumers by providing them with clearer, more transparent information about the true cost of products and services. By eliminating hidden fees and holding businesses accountable for fake reviews, the law aims to restore consumer confidence in the marketplace. According to Justin Matters, the Minister for Employment Rights, Competition and Markets, the new rules will give consumers greater control over their spending, helping them avoid deceptive pricing tactics that undermine their purchasing power. Matters also emphasized that the law would create a level playing field for businesses, preventing those who engage in misleading pricing strategies or use fake reviews from unfairly undercutting their competitors. In this way, the new regulations are not only designed to protect consumers, but also to support businesses that play by the rules and adhere to ethical marketing practices. The importance of reviews in the digital age. The significance of online reviews in shaping consumer purchasing decisions cannot be overstated. In 2023, reviews played a crucial role in the £217 billion spent on online retail in the UK, according to the Department for Business and Trade. Research consistently shows that a majority of consumers, around 90%, rely on reviews when deciding whether to purchase a product or service, making the integrity of those reviews essential. The new laws will address the growing problem of fake reviews, which have the potential to mislead consumers and harm businesses that rely on honest feedback. By requiring companies to take responsibility for the reviews on their platforms, the legislation aims to create a more trustworthy online environment. As a result, consumers can make more informed decisions, and businesses can be confident that they are competing in a fair market. Conclusion. The introduction of the Digital Markets Competition and Consumer Act 2024 marks a significant step forward in consumer protection, addressing the twin issues of hidden fees and fake reviews. By requiring businesses to include all mandatory fees in the headline price and taking action against fake reviews, the government hopes to create a more transparent, fair, and trustworthy marketplace for consumers. These changes will empower consumers to make informed purchasing decisions, protect them from deceptive practices, and foster a more ethical business environment. The new laws are a win for both consumers and businesses, offering greater clarity, fairness, and accountability in the digital age.